What did I miss? Brian here, also known as Muslim Car Enthusiast, and today we're going to talk about an engine mod I recently did. Everything's kind of everywhere, but this is an ADD W1 oil catch can. Originally, I didn't plan to do this, but after seeing a few Tacoma owners on YouTube install these into their engines and seeing how they work, I thought it was a neat idea, and plus, it looks pretty cool. It gives you a little bit of bling in your engine bay. So it's safe to say that this is my first engine mod ever, and I have to say, it kind of feels nice driving a modded engine. I got this because, one, I got this truck second-handed, and the previous owner didn't take care of it too well. The engine was running kind of rough at the time, and over time I cleaned out the engine with some fuel system cleaners, and that seemed to have worked, but adding this has made it run a lot smoother now. Two, even though it's known that Toyota engines last forever, it's nice to have something that catches all the contaminants and all that, so that it increases the engine's lifespan. Here's what it looks like on the inside. You can see there's some use, and it's got two sets of filters, or like baffles as they call it. This is the can itself. I emptied it already, but I will show what it looks like after it's gone through some use. And this is the little dipstick, which is pretty cool. This dipstick is pretty useful because it shows you where the oil will sit at. So as I was saying, here's the dipstick that shows you where the oil will sit at, and here's the empty catch can. I also got a couple of 13mm screws. These did not come with the catch can. I had to get these myself, but thanks to Ace Hardware for supplying these. And here we have the mounting hardware. Again, we're seeing some use here and there, as well as the other side. Unfortunately, this did not come with the catch can either. This is custom made, and I'll go over that in a bit. The purpose of this catch can is it's basically think of it as an extra air filter or an oil separator, however you want to call it, but the saturated air goes through this baffling system and all the drops of oil will catch into these filters. They drip into this cup here, which is how it gets the name oil catch can, and then clean air will shoot back into the intake. So that's the main gist of this whole mod. I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you don't know what a catch can is, or if you don't know how it works, just do a quick search on YouTube or Google and you'll find all the information possible. So now I'm going to take my time to put all this back, and we're going to take this video to a week ago to when I installed this. So here's everything in front of me. First is the catch can itself. Second is a couple of hoses. A black hose was included, but the diameter was too wide and there was only one, so I ended up getting a couple of 3/8 hoses. Third is mounting hardware. As I said before, mine is custom made, and in fact it started off as a steel plate from Home Depot. I want to give a huge thanks to my dude Kenny for cutting the steel plate and my dude John for drilling in the holes. From there, I wet sanded the metal piece and sprayed 2 coats of paint on each side. And after all that, we have our mounting hardware. So, without further ado, let's get to installing this catch can. So today is Wednesday. I just got back from a family road trip in San Antonio and San Marcos, or Marcos, however you want to say it. I got back late Tuesday, which is last night, and I haven't had the chance to look at how much oil this catch can has collected. So we're about to check that out. The whole trip consisted of going to my aunt's house, which is in West Houston, then going all the way to San Antonio. After that, then we hit San Marcos or Marcos, and then went back to my aunt's house, and then back home. So that racked up a total of 402 miles, if I've counted everything correctly. Before we unscrew the can itself, let's check the dipstick. Well, hasn't really touched the dipstick yet. Oh, wait, I was wrong. Look at that. Just the tip. Kind of difficult to see, but this is what driving for 400 miles looks like. So it didn't catch a whole lot, but it did do its job. Wow, look at that. I already cleaned the dipstick, so I'm gonna clean off this can a little better. Just thought I should show what the can looked like after driving for 400 miles. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching. If you are subscribed, thank you. If you're not, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. I will catch you on the flip side.